First of all, good morning to all of you. Our presentation is on flood resistance using surge tank, guided by Chavan sir. Students' name in that Shete Om, Sakharkar Saklen, Patil Mayuri, Patil Samruddhi, and Saman Abhijit. Our aim to represent this PPT is we have taken efforts in this project. However, it would not have been possible without the kind support and help of our teachers and college staff. We would like to extend my sincere thanks to all of them. We are highly indebted to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University Lonere for their guidance and constant supervision, as well as for providing necessary information regarding the project, and also for their support in completing the project. Mm, we would like to express my gratitude towards Soul parents for their kind operation and encouragement, which help edu completion of their projects. Our thanks and appreciations also got our friend in developing in developing the project and people who have will help with their abilities. Index in that content are what is flood disaster, type of flooding, flood effects on areas, importance of surge tank, working principle of surge tank, types of surge tank, structural mitigation measures in that levees, flood wall and cut off, and end of that PPT.
First upon what is a flood disaster? Flood. A flood is an excess of water or mud on land that's normally dry and is a situation wherein the inundation is caused by high flow or overflow of water is an established water course such as a river, stream or drainage ditch or ponding of water at or near the point where the rain fell. This is an unpredictable duration type natural and inevitable event. Floods are the most common and widespread of all natural disaster. India is one of the highly flood prone countries in the world. Around 40 million hectares of land in India is prone flood as per National Flood Commission report. For planning any flood management measure, latest reliable, accurate and timely information is required in the context. Satellite remote sensing and plays important role.
Types of the flooding. There are the two types of the flooding. First one is according to duration and second one is according to location. According to duration includes slow onset flooding, rapid onset flooding, that is flash flooding. It may be caused by heavy rain associated with a thunderstorm, tropical storm, and meltwater or snow or ice melting. And according to location, includes coastal flooding, storm surge, arrows mud, flooding, river flooding, and urban flooding. Coastal flooding. Coastal flooding, it is an sudden and abrupt inundation of coastal environment caused by short-term increase in water level due to storm surges and storage surge. Is an coastal flooding or a tsunami like a phenomenon of rise water commonly associated with low pressure. River flooding. It occurs when heavy rainfall occurs, which overflows onto surrounding banks due to heavy rain.
Uncontrolled, unplanned urbanization, unauthorized colonies, poor water and sewage management, deforestation, population pressure, lack of flood control measure, lack of attention to the nature of hydrological system, slow failure, type of river, intensity of rainfall, topography, sedimentation of river reservoir, obstruction in river flow, construction in river, seismic effect, causes of flood.
What is surge tank? Surge tank are installed on large pipeline in relieve excessive pressure caused by water hammer and to provide a supply of water to reduce negative pressure if a wall is suddenly open. Second, what is surge tank is that with steady flow in pipe, the water level gamma 1 as shown in figure below in the surge tank in the below the static level y is equals to 0. The third point is that a simple surge tank is a vertical stand pipe connected to a pipeline. The valve might represent turbine gate which may open or close rapidly with changes in load on the generator. In the surge tank, the discharge channel is a mechanism to drain water from flooded residential area into number of vertical shaft built to below ground level. It's also called as surge tank, and then discharge it into river through an underground the surge tank connected to the shaft. In that image, whenever the flood is come, the flood will be collect or diverting to under surge tank, and the water in surge tank pump toward the river. And so using surge tank we control the flood flow and also reduce the dynamic pressure using surge tank.
Main working principle of surge tank is flood mitigation and vulnerability is equipped by hydraulic structure diverting the flood. Hydraulic structures such as flood dam, lake and surge tank.
Principles and function of surge tank. First one is a surge tank are usually open at the top and of sufficient height so that they will not overflow. Second one is in some cases overflow is permitted if the water can be disposed of without damage. Third one is the bottom of the surge tank must be for enough below reservoir level so that the tank contains water at the times to prevent air from entering the pipe. Fourth one is surge tank reduces the pressures only in the pipe from the tank to the reservoir and hence the tank should be as close to the turbine as possible. Fifth one is a surge tank is not economical on an extremely high head line because of the great height of the tank required.
In such cases, a decrease in the delivery of water to the turbine is best accomplished by use of deflection nozzles or bypasses, which do not require an immediate decrease in flow through the pipe itself. Surge tanks are often built partially or wholly underground. An underground surge tank on the Appalachia project of the Tennessee Valley Authority TVA is 233 feet high with riser of 16 feet in diameter and tank 66 feet in diameter. Exposed surge tanks are usually built of steel and reinforced concrete. Surge chambers for tunnels may be excavated in the rock above the tunnel if geological conditions are favorable. In cold climate, a surge tank must be protected from freezing. Electric have been used successfully for these purposes.
Types of surge tank. First one is a simple surge tank. The simple surge tank is often adequate for low heads, but under high heads, some modification to improve the damping action and minimize cost are desirable. A simple surge tank is like vertical pipe with connected in between penstock and turbine generator. Whenever the speed of the water increases rapidly, the excess of water is stored in the resistance tank. Second one is a restricted orifice surge tank. A restricted a restricted entry increases the damping action and reduces the initial surge. If the tank is closed at the top, the air cushion absorbs a portion of water hammer and the tank need not to be so high a simple surge tank. Restricted orifice constitute an orifice between pipeline and surge tank. To reduce the water hammer effect diameter of orifice should be well designed for full rejection of load by the turbine.
Differential differential surge tank. Differential surge tank takes have a vertical riser about the same diameter as the pipe. The flow of water into the main tank is limited by the capacity of the opening in the riser or opening around the base of the river. Water level fluctuate more rapidly in the riser than in the tank, with the result that the fluctuations are out of the phase and the oscillation in the riser are damped out more quickly than in a simple surge tank. The diameter of the outer tank of a differential surge tank needs to be only about 70% as great as that of a simple surge tank to achieve the same effect. Gallery surge tank. Gallery surge tank. In this type of surge tank, extra storage galleries are constructed in it. They are constructed above or below the surge tank level. The above constructed galleries are used to absorb the excess pressure, and the below constructed galleries are used to store excess water and release it in a time of the need. Incline surge tank. In this type, the surge tank is constructed with some inclination. Surge tank is used during such extreme flood condition. As shown in a figure, the village is filled with water resistant, flood resistant, and we can reduce flood resistant with the help of surge tank.
Structural mitigation measure. In structural mitigation measure, first point is that reservoir can moderate the intensity and timing of the incoming flood. Second point is that floodgates are used to control the flow of water and can be part of flood prevention. Third point is that floodgates are often incorporated into reservoir, river, stream, levee or storm surge system. Fourth point is that water flow can be either partially restricted or completely stopped depending on the water level and desired effect, expensive and potential error. In structural mitigation measure, we also use the levees. The what is the levees? The levees is meant by the levee holds back flood water and protect the property behind it, and it also reduce the flow of water or flow of flood, reduce the level. So also we can use the levees in structural mitigation measures. The definition of levees is that a levee is a barrier built to keep a river or other waterway from a people or sensitive habitats. The important consideration is first point is that it is important not to remove too much floodplain storage. Excessive removal could restricted flood water and slow drainage upstream. Second point is that levees are designed to protect an area from a certain flood level and storm intensity. If these levels are exceeded, a levee may be overtop or may fail completely. Third point is that in order for a levee to continue functioning properly and provide security for those behind it, a levee should be regularly inspected and maintained.
Structural mitigation measures include next point is third wall. Third wall is primarily vertical barrier design temporarily contains the water of a river or other waterways, which may rise to usual level during seasonal or extreme weather conditions. When the construction space is low, then a flood wall is implemented to protect a low-lying area. It does not reduce the flood flow, but it reduces spilling. Flood wall is act as a retaining wall. The section of a flood wall, it may be rectangular or trapezoidal in section. The next structural mitigation measures include cutoff. Cutoff, cutoff are used to exclude the groundwater from an excavation to minimize the requirement of dewatering pumping. To have high velocity, to have the high velocities of water flow along a straight path. To avoid ox-bow lake, it does not reduce the flow but reduces the spilling. The function of a cutoff and a flood wall are 50% same.
Next point is flood effects on areas. This picture shows that extreme flood condition, whenever extreme flood condition occurs, for saving many people's life in that village, a surge tank should be constructed to show the direction of excess water into it and keep saving lives. This picture says all. In that extreme flood condition, by using surge tank, we can give part to extreme flood. In that extreme flood condition, we give part to extreme water and convert it into many ways.
General effects of flood disaster. First point, loss of life, injury, damage and destruction of property, damage to and destruction of production, description of lifestyle, loss of livelihood and description to essential services, damage to national infrastructures, description to governmental system, national economical losses, sociological and psychological after effects. This all about general effects of flood disaster.
Conclusion. The area repeatedly became the victim of serious flooding, causing huge financial losses for a vital part of the economy in our country. For this problem, something had to be done. The man-made problem of setting out a huge population in a flood-prone environment had to come addressed using a new or advanced technological solution. This construction of the outer underground discharge channel was launched. This project was firstly launched in Japan, and the result of this project, there is no more flood in that area or region in previous 10 to 15 years. This is the best solution for flood controlling. The motto of this project is to launch the same project in our country because the India is the most flood-prone country in the world. This problem can be faced in our country. We can launch this same project in our country in such locations such as Mumbai. By improving this technique, we can surely launch this kind of project to minimize the flood effect. Thank you.